Oh yeah. So we have 16 minutes for that to start. Make sure we're in the Diablo category so you guys get the drops. Well, it looks like there's definitely some hype around it. Oh, what's up before? What's up, Ray? Did I see the Discord thing? What's the Discord thing? So I guess I have not seen the Discord thing. What is it? What is the Discord thing? But yeah, I don't think anyone's commented from YouTube yet. But if you guys haven't, make sure you guys connect your Twitch account to your Twitch account to your Twitch to YouTube. Your Twitch account to your Battle.net account if you guys want the drops. There are free items. Big update coming May 29th. Oh, for Path of Exile? Oh, hell yeah, man. Did they announce a new class? I like just woke up. My eyes are still like, I'm blind. Yeah, we're waiting for this. This is gonna happen very soon, man. But yeah, till then we'll just I'll start the TikTok stream as soon as it goes up. Which is in what, 13 minutes? Alright, so we got a little bit of time. Just a little bit of time. The live stream on the 7th. Okay, cool. That's perfect because it doesn't get in the way of Diablo. But we can go equip our Lum rune. That's crazy. Lum is a blue rune, and it's like genuinely super good. What is it? QUA, what? I thought we had Lum. Okay, we had Lum. It was Baklum, right? Okay, Baklum. What else do we need in here? That's it. Pretty much good to go. You don't think you've played Diablo in a year? Oh, what you waiting for, man? It's time to hop on, Kappa. Ooh. Oh, this is just getting as many pelt marks as possible. Yeah, this is just okay. Where's the heck that PvP? Oh, there it is. We have 12 minutes. Some scattered prisms. So put us at 9.
Most useful.
Oh, that's right. They have removed that one. Okay. I mean, a new act, I mean, to be honest, like, I like the PoE acts, but I only like doing them one time. Like, with Diablo, I'm so glad that we don't have to do that. That's one thing I wish PoE would just stop. Like, I don't want to go through the PoE campaign again. Like, for another character in the same season, if that makes any sense. Because PoE 1 isn't that bad, but PoE 2, man, it's such a long grind, dude. I feel like it's like 20 hours, right? How long do you guys feel like it takes? What was that? Did we not get the Grim Favors for that? Oh, it's still not up. What is it, like 10 hours? Or when's oh, you know what? It is several hours though. It said new season rank available, but like there's clearly nothing available. So we got debated. We got 9 minutes. Like, yeah, it definitely just takes way longer. It looks like one of the other things actually, like,
Do not be afraid. The helltide will pass. The blood will recede.
I wonder why the other one doesn't work, but it's fine. Oh, no, they work. Both work, I think, now, yeah? Okay, cool. Yeah, just connect your Battle.net account to your Twitch account, and yeah, you'll get the drops, man. I want to get the drops too, actually. Thanks. That kind of reminds me. We'll go check out the official Diablo page as well. But I wanna check out the live stream over on YouTube. So I actually prefer YouTube. Do you guys prefer like Twitch or YouTube for like watching live streams? I'll be honest. I mean, every platform has its like plus and minuses. Like Kick is the most like understanding when it comes to like random bans. YouTube, I like the go back feature. Twitch tends to have like the drops, so like they all have their own like plus. YouTube has less ads. Ah, okay, I got you. I mean, well, I stream there, right? If you prefer there, but right now like Twitch is the only one that has the drops, so it's like you're kind of locked in on that one. Can we do this in 2 minutes? Let's find out. A legendary one? Legendary rings are super rare. Oh, that's 80.
What is this?
Oh, we didn't put in this one. Let's get those 5 real quick. Hello, Ankos. Oh, on the phone you like Twitch more? Gotcha. Okay, almost, guys. 6 minutes. 6 minutes left. It shouldn't even drop really that good at all. That's 6 out of 10. We're just gonna get a little bit more cinders. 14 seconds. We get the 20 cinders in 14 seconds. We're so close. So close to getting that 1,000. Because once we get Massacre, get another bonus. So I don't know if we get our. Oh, do we still get the bonus with that? How they made Mephisto 4 times bigger than in the trailer? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he has a way to shapeshift, right? Because he can go into like a wolf form. That'd probably be a good like reason. Alright, so we're doing this. Okay, so what are we at right now? 6 out of 10? What else do we have to do? Do we have any bosses? The Infernal Horrors is one. Ulder's Cave. What is it? Duriel? Okay, we can do Duriel real quick. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes.
Not much gets past me.
Yeah, that's really cool with the whispers. I didn't know that. You don't actually have to open up that. Oh, can you not open up the Doom chest unless you open up this one? Ah. Ooh, okay, that one unfortunately did not roll good. Oh wait, they're actually playing stuff right now. What the heck's going on? Alright, well let me close this because we're...
It is done.
Where's the... I guess that we're rocking out for the last minute. Is this the guy that does the music for the game? That's pretty cool. I didn't know we were gonna get metal, but it fits, you know. Oh, they're remaking Black Flag. You're talking about Assassin's Creed? You know what my drops too? Let's see. Ah, okay, there's a Diablo. So accept the BattleNet authenticator. Maybe it's not like live yet. So I'm looking at like the Twitch drops inventory. I'll also link that for you guys in the chat. Oops. Well, hello Austin, how you doing? Okay, we're good. That's a cool transition.
Hey everyone.
All right, guys, new Diablo massive
Update
update, guys.
stream.
Let's go.
We've got a jam-packed show for you today, but the first thing you saw is a limited series collaboration between Jackson Guitars and Diablo. Jackson
It's like
Guitars
weird
created
collab
a
guitars.
launch of the Lord of Hatred expansion, and we've got one in the studio here with us today. This thing is absolutely badass, and that song you heard performed just now, it's called Celestia. It was written by senior composer Ted Reedy and performed by Cole Rowland. And if anyone can recognize where that video was shot, it's actually our original broadcasting room, so a fun little trivia for you. But yeah, this thing is magnificent. And that song, Celestia, is actually from our unreleased Lord of Hatred soundtrack, which you can pre-save on streaming platforms now. We have a jam-packed show for you today, but first things first, we have a Twitch Drops reminder. So you can watch for 30 minutes and get the Decaying Corona staff.
All right, so these items, guys, you can get for free for watching live right now.
On any eligible channel in the Diablo 4 category on Twitch. We've got an FAQ for you on the
let's go
Dev
check
Stream Notes
out
blog, so you can
everything.
go and check that out. And that runs until 11 a.m. tomorrow, PDT. So you got about an hour to get those Twitch drops.
Oh, they kind of do, right?
We did
get
release
early access
the
to stuff.
intro cinematic for the Lord of Hatred expansion. You know us, we're Blizzard, we love our cinematics, and this one does not disappoint. It really tees off the expansion and sets the tone for how this next chapter is going to go.
Hello, Casper, how you doing?
I do want to give a spoiler warning. There are some light spoilers in the cinematic, so steer clear if you want an unblemished experience, but I gotta say that cinematic is gonna give me some nightmares in the best kind of way, so go and enjoy. We've got a jam-packed stream for you today. There's everything you might want to know about
Okay,
the Lord of
new
Hatred,
Diablo, Lord of
expansion,
Hatred
We're
stuff.
gonna get into.
Let's go.
So we got a pretty lengthy video ready.
A lengthy
Get
video,
your snacks,
okay.
Get a drink and enjoy.
Okay, so yeah, I'm hoping to see like
The Diablo
more
developer
stuff.
Update. With Lord of Hatred nearly upon us, we're here today to share a slate of exciting new updates. Before we dive in, we want to take a moment to thank our community for every piece of feedback, every post, every guide and critique video, and every moment you've spent with us in Sanctuary. We wouldn't be here without you. Lord of Hatred was made for this community. Now, join us as we dive into the story, classes, core progression, and the key systems. Let's jump right in. Lord of Hatred continues after the events in Nahantu. As we see with Nerel, no mortal was meant to carry the burden of a prime evil, and doing so leaves permanent scars. Nerel's journey transformed her, from her beginnings as a seeker of knowledge, to bearing the Soul Stone, and now to this final confrontation with Mephisto. Nerel grew from someone who admired the Haradrim to one who embodied their ideals. Nerel's tireless research has borne fruit, and she takes action with the decisive, selfless conviction that defines any true Haradrim. Now, there's a question that generations of Haradrim have been pondering throughout their history. What is the point of killing a primeval if they always come back a generation later, after the last Haradrim have grown old, and there are none ready and able to take a stand against them? That dilemma, the cycle of the eternal conflict, sits at the heart of Nerel's research and pushes the story into its next phase. Knowing her time was running short, Nerel sent warnings to the few people she trusts, including Lorath Nar. As we march towards the reckoning, one thing becomes clear. Mephisto's plan is simple and terrifying. With the body of Akarat as a puppet, Mephisto has positioned himself and his pawns to be in the right place at the right time, and with the whole world watching. This sets the stage for our journey to the Skovos Isles, and our confrontation with Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, and it's only the beginning. With Lord of Hatred, 2 new classes join the fight, the Paladin and the Warlock. They're designed to be instantly recognizable in both fantasy and moment-to-moment gameplay. New tools, new strengths, and new ways to approach every activity across Sanctuary. Both classes have been built with today's meta in mind, bringing fresh answers to familiar challenges, new build paths to explore, and new roles to master across every system Diablo 4 has to offer.
Oh, was he using 2 ultimates right there? I think that was
Talisman
something
system
brand
is
new. We
about
haven't seen
giving you
that.
Another way to express a build, giving you more room to specialize, items to hunt for, and more reasons to keep experimenting as you climb into the endgame. You'll see talismans built from a few key parts: your seal, your charms, and the combinations you create between them. The intent is simple: make the choices readable and make the results feel immediately different in combat.
Yeah, there's a brand new campaign story.
You'll find
yes.
both seals and charms naturally as you play, across a range of rarities. Seals are the foundation. They unlock additional charm slots, roll bonus affixes, and in some cases they can even change the rules for what charms you're allowed to equip. At the
Oh, there's
top
reduced
end,
to set
unique
charms
and set
requirement.
Charms are the most
Ooh.
powerful.
That
These
one
are the
looked
drops that
crazy
you'll be
good.
chasing deep into the endgame.
I need
Unique
to take
charms
some
pull signature
notes.
powers from the unique items you know today, so that you can harness that effect without being locked into a specific gear slot. Set charms work a little differently. As you collect and equip more pieces from the same set, you'll unlock increasingly
200 to
powerful
all
set
stats.
bonuses. Before Torment, set bonuses are more general, class agnostic, easy to understand, and meant to give you a serious boost while you're leveling.
Okay, so this is the leveling one.
In Torment,
Oh.
sets become class specific.
I'm gonna screenshot some of these.
And built
That one
to
looks
deliver
crazy.
Old fantasy, unlocking new archetypes and defining playstyles.
The Herodric
The
Cube.
Herodric Cube is a legendary artifact for endgame crafting. Combine rare materials, transmute them into something greater,
Yes,
and unlock
next
powerful
Tuesday.
bonuses to fine-tune your build. More than a tool, it opens new ways to upgrade gear, experiment with options, and push towards true endgame power. Herodric Cube crafting is deliberate and impactful. You can take an item, add affixes through transmutation, and then upgrade it through the rarity tiers, up to legendary. Want to turn a great drop into a best in slot? Transfiguration is the way to ultimately finish an item. Layering on
So
a
this is
range of
basically like
powerful
sanctification.
effects,
Yo,
with a
thanks,
chance
Eisen.
you'll be able to transfigure the same piece multiple times. You'll also choose how you transfigure. Standard transfiguration is
Ooh.
chaotic. The potential for reward is high, but there is some risk. There's even a low chance that you'll
For
be able
item
to
quality.
transfigure the same piece
Oof.
multiple times. Applying an entropic tuning prism makes your crafting outcome more stable. This will reduce the reward ceiling, but it always delivers a clean upgrade. Perfect for items that are already incredible.
Okay, that's really
For
good.
amulets, we have something special. The cube has an amulet-only transfiguration.
Yeah, this is
that
the
can
super-
grant you a bonus legendary power, and you can re-roll it as long as you have a rare material to pay the cost. We love the variety and craziness of adding an extra legendary power onto high-end gear, legendaries, uniques, and even mythic items. So we've distilled that fantasy into a dedicated recipe you can use specifically on your amulet. Sometimes the best way forward is sacrifice. You'll now be able to break down an ancestral unique to create a unique charm. The latest skill tree updates are here
Ooh,
to
the
give you
druid one.
clearer, meaningful choices as you build, so that experimenting feels rewarding and the path from idea
Dude, the
to
fire
fully
frozen
realized
orb.
is easier to plan.
That looks
and
awesome,
more fun
man.
to iterate on. Itemization is the other half of the equation. With these system-wide updates, your item choices can meaningfully amplify a build, and they're designed to work in concert with everything else. Changes to legendary aspects, uniques, skill tree options, class mechanics, and more all support one goal, giving
So the
you
Hodabarb?
the freedom to play your way. Let's look at a few examples.
I like that they just have metal
What
in
is
between
better than
it.
kicking your
It's
enemies
awesome.
away? How about kicking yourself to your enemies? Kick's Madness variant lets you fly around the battlefield by turning Kick into a mobility skill. Barbarians now have a
They're like the
variety
monk
of
now.
ancient skill variants that summon a temporary ancient to mimic your attack. Leap into combat with 3 ancients, Then finish them off with a trio of ruptures. Druids can now choose their skill's shapeshift
Earth Spike
forms.
becomes a werewolf
Each
skill.
form
Earth
comes
Spike's
with
damage
powerful
increase.
bonuses.
Werebear skill.
Human
Oh.
form grants more resources. Werewolf form grants more offensive power, while werebear form improves your survivability. Trample's variant leaves sundered rock along your path and a large burst. at
Ooh,
your
that's
target.
cool.
Trample
That's like
can
that
now be
Duriel
used as a
skill.
werewolf, and rather than charging along the ground, you quickly leap to your target. Druids can
So
now
no
unleash the
cooldown?
Fury of the Wild.
If there's no cooldown, that's gonna be
This
awesome.
unique ring causes your shape-shifting skills to grant berserking and ferocity, bringing these powerful mechanics from the barbarian and spiritborn to the druid. You can take it a step further by synergizing Fury of the Wilds with the additional strikes upgrade for Lightning Storm, increasing the number of lightning strikes for each ferocity you have. Necromancers can now customize and upgrade their minions via the skill tree. Skeleton mages are now a core skill, costing essence to initially raise, but lasting indefinitely. Use the Singularity variant to instead focus all of your essence into a single, powerful but short-lived mage. Skeleton warriors are passively raised from nearby corpses, and activating their ability commands them to instantly attack a targeted enemy. The Book of the Dead now also enhances your minions with the powers of Bone, Blood, or Darkness, allowing them to interact with a wider variety of legendary and unique effects, such as Aspect of the Void. With the Cathan's Righteous Will Talisman set bonus,
500?
your enemies will cower before you,
500?
immediately being feared for a short time when they see you. You
That's
also
crazy.
reflect stun and knockback effects at those foolish enough to try to control you. Paladins can unlock ultimate power with the Light's Epiphany Talisman set. Using the Arbiter of Light unleashes Heaven's Fury and Fortress.
Oh, it's another
and
new
allows
one.
you to
Oh,
cast
I'm
Seer for a
screenshotting all
short
of these.
time.
We'll make some vids on it. That one,
Dance of Knives is now a core skill, costing energy per second to channel. If you aren't a fan of knives and want something with a bit more bang, try the Grenade Jumper variant to throw a constant stream of explosive grenades instead. Rogues also have new ways to manipulate the shadows. The Penetrating Shot variant Shadow Shot spawns shades to mimic your attack, and Shadow Clone's Sentry variant places stationary shadow
that's
clones
awesome.
to constantly fire upon your enemies.
hopefully it doesn't have damage though.
As the masters of fire,
But usually
cold,
these
and
shadow
lightning,
clones are, like, the best
the
build in,
sorceress
like,
weaves
every single
these
build.
elements together in their new skill variants.
Other
Charged
than, of
Bolt
course, like Death
Burn
Trap.
Through variant causes the bolts to release globs of fire on impact rather than piercing through enemies. This variant excels in up-close and personal combat against many tightly packed enemies. Familiar is the only skill in the game with 4 variants. The first 3 allow you to choose which element your familiar will always be and gain unique benefits.
That's really good
If you
for
want
passives.
all 3 elements,
Oh, actually, there's no
the
passives in
Prismatic
it.
Familiar option is for you.
I'm having the same
causing
one,
each
right?
of your spellcasts to trigger an explosion.
Oh, that
of
looks
the
awesome,
magic
man.
From your familiar.
So can you just hold still? It's gonna be great for Infernal
Crackling Earth
Hordes.
converts Concussive Stomp to an Eagle skill, removing the gorilla-themed crowd control effect and instead dealing lightning damage and creating storm feathers for each enemy hit. This synergizes extremely well with Aspect of Falling Feathers to absolutely shred a group of enemies. With its new variant, the Protector guards the infected forest. The Centipede Spirit assists by poisoning the area around the Protector, weakening enemies, and constantly spewing pestilent swarms. The Warlock arrives as a brand new
I like that
class in
claw
the
that just came out. That looks really
This
cool.
master of the occult binds demons to their will and unleashes devastating hellfire across the battlefield. The Warlock has a dual resource system. Your basic skills, like Doom, generate Wrath. Your core skills, like Hell Fracture, spend Wrath to unleash a powerful attack. Dominance is much slower to regenerate and is used for your greater demon summoning abilities, like Infernal Breath that spews fire at nearby enemies. To unleash ultimate destruction, channel the Armageddon Ritual variant of Apocalypse, calling down a relentless storm of fire and brimstone on the battlefield.
Okay, the new
Endgame in
endgame.
Diablo 4 should feel continuous. No stopping, no waiting, no friction between what you want to do and how you want to do it. The fight to defend Sanctuary continues in our new endgame system, War Plans. Choose your favorite activities, chain them together, and then customize the hell out of them. You start at the command table in Temis, the capital city of Skovos. You pick your activities with almost everything on the menu. As you make progress, your command table levels up, opening up a wider range of options, including higher node rarities and deeper chains, with up to 5 activities in a
So
single
you see
war
there's
plan.
runes and rings
War
as
plans
rewards.
also grant the ability to teleport directly to the next activity in your playlist.
That's awesome.
And eventually
So now
back
I'll
to
search
Temis
for it.
to claim your rewards and create a
Ah,
new
so
one.
there's the chest.
And if you don't have a Nightmare Sigil or a compass, not a problem. War plans can generate one on the fly if you don't have your own.
Oh, that's actually something new. So you
War
don't even
plans
need
is
the
all about
requirements.
giving you more choice.
Which I guess
Want
would
to
be
burn
what?
through a stack of sigils?
Infernal
Do it.
Horde key and Undercity
Want to
key?
hard focus on one lair boss for your session? Go for it. War Plans does more than enhance your endgame, it connects it. Completing War Plans will also feed into activity trees. Each activity has its own tree that you can invest in to customize how it plays. You earn 7 points per activity, so this is where you'll have to make real decisions. Let's look at the lair boss tree, because it's a great example of how deep this can go. You can tune your rewards with nodes like Lair of Runes for more rune drops, Lair of Plenty for an extra horde chest, Golden Horde to convert low tier items into gold, or Exotic Armory if you're looking to gear an alt. Then there's cross-pollination, pulling lair bosses into other activities to remix your runs. Grigwar's Gambit can spawn him from Helltide chests. Embers of Anguish brings Andariel
Dude,
into the pit. Out of the Cold allows
Okay,
the
say
Beast of
Andariel
Beasts
randomly
to
spawning
join
is gonna
every
be
Nightmare
real
Dungeon
rough.
boss fight. The Pit Tree gives you a completely different kind of control. You can dial up risk and reward.
Yeah, this is all
with
from the new
Choron's
season,
Haste,
season
Heart of
13,
Stone,
or the
Pit
expansion.
Butcher, or modifiers like Damned Thieves. Or you can pivot the rewards entirely, converting glyph upgrades with nodes like Choron's Soul and Choron's Flesh. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There are 100 different modifiers spread across the activities in the game. With War Plans, you get to define your own endgame. Fishing is designed as a laid-back collection activity, a chance to slow down and unwind between battles. You'll unlock it early after arriving in Skovos. A short questline will introduce you to the basics, and it'll teach you more about the wide variety of fish with different
Oh,
rarities
okay.
and
Do
multiple
they do
modifiers.
anything?
to
It
chase.
just has sell value, that's
Fishing
it?
is more fun with friends. You can trade any fish you find, no matter how weird, bloody, or celestial they might be.
Yeah, so
To
what's...
help your fellow wanderers finish
I wonder
their
if there's some
collections.
sort of secret with
As
the
for
fishing.
where you can fish,
Like it's for the
almost
cow
anywhere
level or
there are
something.
fish, and maybe even a few places that might surprise you.
Oh, wait.
So take a
Well,
deep
enemies can
breath,
come out of
enjoy
the
the
fish?
calm
That's
you
kind of funny.
and appreciate a quieter moment in Sanctuary. But
Oh.
who knows what else lurks
Yeah,
beneath the wide
okay, so
galaxy.
we'll maybe have to look at that one area.
When Lord of Hatred is released, we'll also be making major updates across both seasonal and eternal realms. Permanent updates across realms will include the major skill tree improvements we've discussed, alongside a level cap increase to 70, extending torment tiers, a loot filter, map overlay, pathfinding, plus
Oh, pathfinding.
kit
That's also
overhaul
that's something
and
brand new
itemization
too.
updates.
We haven't seen that
For
before.
players on the seasonal realm, there will be character resets, a refresh to season rank challenges with new rewards, and updates to the tower and leaderboard beta, all falling
Ooh,
within the
there's
season of
rewards for
reckoning.
it now. Ooh, okay.
This season brings 2 additional season ranks, unlocking over 100 season rank challenges for those who keep climbing through Sanctuary
It goes up to
trials.
9 now.
Push past your limits.
One of them
conquer
was
fresh
on the site. I
objectives,
saw that.
And claim rewards worthy of your growing legend.
With this update, we're here to make more affixes matter and make item choices contribute meaningfully to your overall power. Common, magic, and rare items contain meaningful value in endgame because they can serve as crafting bases. You can later add affixes to them and upgrade their rarity using the Heraldric Cube. They will continue to drop in Torment difficulties, including as ancestral items, and they can also roll with greater affixes. With this update, auto-salvaging
So yellows can roll with
items in Torment has been
Greater
disabled.
affixes, huh?
Something we're excited about is damage multipliers on gear. Gone are the days of tossing out items with additive damage.
Well, I
Damage
don't think
multipliers
it was
stack additively
that bad.
themselves, but are multiplicative, vastly leveling up the item game and depth when it comes to the perfect item. For uniques, we're opening things up.
It was like the
by
life on
reducing
kill that
the
we didn't
number of
really want.
Always fixed affixes and rolling more from the available pool, giving you room to chase truly optimized combinations for your build. Tempered affixes went through an overhaul.
Ooh, so
Unique
can we
and
temper
mythic items
uniques?
Can now be tempered.
Yes, that's
200
huge for
legendary
uniques.
aspects have been refreshed with design updates.
Heck yes.
Gems are getting a major upgrade. Weapon gem effects are significantly stronger, and we're including new gem tiers. We've heard your feedback on stackable items. And
Yeah,
we've
please,
increased the
just make
stacking
it-
size to 1,000.
What?
with
Why
inventory.
1,000? Just 9,999. Go as high as possible.
On the quality of life side, one of the biggest additions is the loot filter. This is a power user feature the community has been asking for a long time. You can export and import filters, hide item text, hide ground effects, hide both, or recolor text to make the drops that matter instantly stand out.
Nice.
Hunting for the perfect 4 out of 4 base, you can call out the affixes you care about and set a minimum number required. So those upgrade-ready items pop while the noise fades away. Loot filters will also support newly introduced systems such as the Talisman. The map overlay is here, and it completely changes how combat and moment-to-moment flow feels in Diablo 4. When the overlay is up, the minimap
Oh,
gets out of
that's
the way to broaden
huge,
your
man.
view of the game space. And you've got
I'm
quick
gonna
controls
screenshot
to
that.
tune it
That's
on the
so
fly.
good.
Keybinds for opacity, keybinds for zoom, and options to adjust the coloration of the overlay to match your preference.
Oh, that's
For
really
those
cool.
looking to
Changing the
continue
colors
with
too.
a smooth flow, you can enable pathfinding, which draws your route through Sanctuary directly to your destination.
I think that is definitely worth
You'll
adding
no longer
in.
need to stare at your
of the
minimap
map,
to make
yeah.
sure you're headed the right way.
That's a really great feature
The level
too.
cap has increased.
Even though it's like from like
expanding the
a
ceiling
lot of
for
times it's from like
long-term
mobile
progression.
games, but it is actually a
Performance
good
tiers are
feature
being
though.
refined as well to support a consistent feel as you progress further. And to match, the rewards track better with the risk you're taking.
We've made important improvements to layer bosses, focused on clarity, choice, and cleaner loot chasing. Every layer boss now has its own
Talismans
dedicated
are basically
pool
the
of
sets
unique
and
items.
charms.
Layer bosses now share a single key, and all greater layer bosses share another.
Oh, okay, so now we don't
reducing
have
friction
yeah,
and
less
inventory
clutter.
space. Bartok and Astaroth are now in the layer boss
Oh.
system, and the Butcher is
So you
now
get,
a
like-
greater layer boss in both
So you can get
seasonal
Crown of
and
Lucian. That's like
eternal
the
realms.
Crown of Lucian, what Shard of
Lord
Earthel
Zir
with two
is
mains.
now only one click away on the world map. We've made updates to runes to reduce friction and make progression smoother. The result is a more streamlined system and an indirect buff to farming the specific runes you care about. The rune pool has been updated and we've removed underutilized runes.
Yeah,
All
that's
remaining
good.
runes now fit cleanly into the socketables.
Yes, okay, it fits cleanly
Runes
into
have
it.
also
That's
been
so good.
heavily integrated into our Heraldric Cube crafting system.
The pit. Oh, they're overhauling
Pit
pit.
improvements are here,
Let's see what
along
they
with
are.
tuning and quality of life updates to
Oh,
make
that
each
wasn't
run
even in
more
Saragar, so
exciting
the pit's
and
no
more
longer in
rewarding.
Saragar, maybe, or they
Some
just
of the
have
improvements
more.
you've seen in the tower are coming to the pit, and we've also removed a few legacy systems along the way. The pit has grown, literally. Every run now spans 5 full floors, clearly marked by pit depth, so you always know how deep you've gone and how close you are to the finish. Floor generation has been rebuilt from the ground up for smoother flow, less frustrating dead ends, and a more consistent rhythm that keeps you moving forward. Nearly every environment in the game can now appear in the pit,
Oh,
pulling
that's
from
cool.
both expansions and past seasons.
That's really good.
And there
It's
are
for
rare
more
floors where
quality of
you'll
life.
stumble onto brand new layout mashups found nowhere else. To keep the focus on action, we've also removed death and resurrection penalties.
No, this video
along
isn't
with boss shadow attacks.
uploaded yet. To answer your
Spawning
question,
in the
this
pit
is all
has
live
been
right
tuned
now.
to feel fair, deadly, and exciting. Shrines now use a flat spawn chance, giving each run a more consistent baseline, while still allowing for the occasional lucky spike. Almost every variant of every monster family can now appear, including very rare and special populations. Progress now scales with real danger, meaning tougher enemies push the bar faster. And yes, treasure goblins can now invade the pit, alone or with all their friends. with bosses, goblins, and treasure chests all capable of dropping loot. Pit mastery objectives are now fully formalized, with the tracker clearly showing both party and personal progress. Boss encounters waste no time. Bosses now ambush your party by spawning directly on top of you.
Oh, I like
and
that. That's
without
so much
clearing
better.
existing enemies. On top of that, the pit will now pull from the tower boss roster, injecting even more variety and
Yeah, I think that's
unpredictability
good.
into every run.
More variety. There's more tile sets too. So these are all like really good quality of life.
Since we introduced the tower and leaderboards, it's been incredible to listen to your feedback, watch the competition evolve, and keep learning right alongside the community. Now we're bringing a focused set of updates, more reasons to climb, clearer ways to compete, and smoother moment-to-moment play. The Artificer's Stash is a new feature coming to the tower. This provides valuable caches that contain
Ooh,
items with guaranteed greater affixes,
Okay,
along with
items with
currencies
GAs, okay.
and even lore books. These treasures can only be earned by climbing the tower, and first-time completion of higher
they said
tower
lore
tiers
books, so the lore
awards
books
the
are
Artificer's
tied to
favor.
this. It's okay, I'll
The new
get
build
you
viewer
guys.
captures a
this stuff.
snapshot of every build that ranks on the leaderboard. When you click a top player's leaderboard entry,
Can they not
the viewer
hide?
displays that saved snapshot, making it easier for everyone to see which builds are performing best.
Yeah,
in
no
tower
hidden
competition.
profiles.
New environments, monsters, and bosses are arriving to keep the tower experience fresh. In addition to starting a tower run when you exit the circle, your run will now automatically begin after a brief countdown.
Oh,
And
okay,
hey,
so no
Did you
cheesing it.
mess up the run? Did you just barely make it? Did the Orb Goblin run away? Is that the best you got? The Artificer himself will now offer some commentary. Please try your best. He is watching.
No, okay.
Lastly, we're making tower competition timing better and fairer. Based on player feedback, leaderboards now start on Thursdays after a release or patch. This permits the time needed to address any major issues before the community-wide competitive aspect of the tower begins.
So basically
That's a
2
quick
days.
look at
Okay.
what's ahead with Lord of Hatred and Season of Reckoning.
So it doesn't
We'll have
start
more
off
details in our
immediately.
Blogs, patch
I don't
notes,
know,
and
I
deep
feel like-
dives.
I
So
feel like
if
starting
something
off
here
immediately
caught
is the
your
way to
eye,
go, but it's
you'll
all
be able
good.
to dig in right away. See you all in Sanctuary.
The reason why like the first day is the best is like that's when it's hot,
Okay,
you know?
that is a lot to chew
it's
on.
okay.
As Zovan mentioned at the end of that video, we will have our official blog launching after the stream, so you can go and check that out if there's extra details you want to chew on. But additionally, we will have Q&A towards the end of the stream, so if you have any questions that weren't answered in that overview video, feel free to drop them in chat. We'll grab those and answer those close to the end of the stream. But who better to get into everything with me than a very familiar cast of crew? We've got Colin, Zovan, and Art back on the stream. Welcome, fellas.
Hey.
Yeah, great to be back.
Great to have you guys here. So I know we did go through, everything coming with Lord of Hatred in that overview. We do also have Season of Reckoning launching at the same time as the expansion. And I know this is going to be a little bit different of a season because it is coming out in tandem with the expansion. What can players kind of expect to see for Season of Reckoning?
Yeah, so kind of as we covered,
Yes, right,
there's
definitely.
a huge slew of automation updates. Skill trees have been revamped for every single class. There's just a ton there. In addition to that, season rank has actually expanded. There's more of it. It's over 100 different objectives to conquer, and eventually Tower will be turning on, as we said. But yeah, this will be kind of a special season to keep focus on the expansion. And the idea is future seasons will return more to the regular stuff that we're
Do you guys notice their shirt?
You'll still be able to play the campaign.
I think
and
that's a
all that good
Warlock
stuff,
thing.
both
I
in
was thinking
Seasons and
first
Eternal,
cow,
whatever tickles your fancy.
the horns.
And I love too for Season of Reckoning because so much of it relies on seasonal rank. There's so much that you get to passively
So maybe
do
it's like
just
some
as you're
demon
playing the
cow?
game,
I
right?
don't
So it's
know.
not as though you have to. It silos you to a totally different content piece. You get to chip away on it just as you're playing through the expansion and everything else. So
Yeah, there's
super fun.
also a lot of goodies packed in there.
a ton. Yeah, a lot of rewards spread throughout.
Or like a
gotta
steer.
love some rewards. But of course, I do really want to know from you guys, with the expansion coming out soon, with so much launching, what are you all most excited for players to get their hands on for the Lord of Hatred expansion?
Yeah, I would say something that exists in the game. I would say probably
That's
the
something
skill
that-
trees.
that
I think,
exists?
we've talked to death
What
about
are you
it,
gonna say?
but really it's hard to sort of understate or
They
overstate.
wanna say the cow level.
I should say how transformative it is to actually play with it. Like it's actually hard for us to play on live right now just because there's so many more builds. Art mentioned in the video that we touched like over 200 aspects. We've also added just a ridiculous amount of uniques to the game. We've ensured that like literally every skill in the game has a unique that can talk to it and interface with it. And it all works with the variant experience and the sort of upgrades in the skill tree. And I just can't wait to see kind of all the crazy things that the players cook up. Like a huge goal was to like blow out the number of builds in the game. Like if you love build crafting, or if you love making your own sort of zero to hero journey with tons of weird odds and ends in your build, like this is the expansion for you. And I just can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, across the video and even in the blog that's going to recap a lot of what we talk about here, there's only so much we can do to kind of describe how all these changes are going to be. You really are just going to have to jump in game and experience it for yourself, because all of us play Diablo so differently. And I think I saw in chat as that came up, Sky Dragon said, "Inject that into my veins." So I think that kind of puts it pretty well. So pretty pumped about those changes. But yeah, that's awesome. How about you, Zavin?
Warplanes, hands down. I'm so excited. We've never really had something like this to just so deeply modify all of our endgame activities. It really is, when we say like you get to make your own endgame, we really mean it. We have 100 nodes across all the activities in the game. Some of them actually cross-pollinate, so you can put, make choices in one tree that modify another one. So there's just a bunch of variety for players to kind of chew on, sink their teeth into. I can't wait. It's such a different way to think about what you do in your moment to moment in the end game. And there hasn't been anything like it since. So.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think much like the skill tree, it's fun to tinker and craft all these things, and then it's even more fun to send it out into the wild to see what crazy combinations people come up with.
Yeah, and then it's especially in tandem with all the skill tree stuff we're doing, right? You get to change kind of how you do the end game and also what your end game is. You get to control kind of both halves of this now.
That's rad. That's rad. How about you, Art?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what kind of builds people cook up that we've never even thought of, right? So, for me, I mean, definitely excited to have people try all the new systems. Skill tree. There's a talisman. There's the cube. We've kind of redone everything, updated everything. But really, what excites me most is just kind of players experiencing all of this together, like holistically in concert for the full, like for a brand new Diablo experience.
Yeah, there's so much content.
Yeah, and it's something that we actually do point out in the blog that I think is really exciting too, that we touched on a little bit in the video, is like there is so much that's changed the game regardless of whether or not you own the expansion. So if you're just coming back to, play Diablo over the weekend and you just want to get it back into it for a little bit, so much of the game does feel different. And if you're playing on Eternal, if you're not playing in the expansion, so much has changed for anyone who plays Diablo. So like you said, all players get to experience it at the same time. So it's a lot of really cool
do you get the
changes.
war
Yeah, I
plans?
actually saw a comment
if you don't have the expansion?
the Warlock video, and they're like, oh, whoever like designed and worked on the Warlock and Paladin, like the team that did that should do that to the rest of the classes. And it's like, well, you're in luck, because absolutely the same team has killed it and updated every single class. So you don't even need the Warlock or Paladin to experience sort of this new, I would say, generation of class, which is super cool.
That's unreal. That's awesome. Excellent. Okay, so I know we've got some questions that we've gathered in Twitch chat. We're actually going to kick it over to Q&A now and answer some of your questions that you've been dropping in. So first things first, we've got a question here. We've seen a lot of reactions and feedback on inventory. Can you guys speak a little bit on some of the things we've seen?
Oh, can we get more stash space?
Yeah, so I think some of this has been reaction to some of the reviews and stuff that have been coming out. And for what it's worth, anyone who knows Marak, our favorite dancing Fallen, he was kind of available in those things. And so we had a lot of people loading up on stuff. Generally speaking, we've made a lot of changes to the game, which actually I'll let these guys kind of chip in and give some answers to. But starting with, we actually have, if you buy Lord of Hatred, you get a stash tab. So inventory pressure has been something we've been thinking about how to relieve, and that's one way to do it.
Also, the rune update is going to help
you want
out.
to talk about.
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, I'll say like one of the changes that we made was essentially to reduce and remove incense and elixirs, because we felt like it was one of those like really annoying uptime games
Incense
that just
and
wasn't super
elixirs?
fun in the end game. To compensate, something we saw people use these for is the XP boost. So we've actually like massively increased the amount of XP you get from monster kills while leveling up, which actually translates much more into the difficulty tiers as well, because a lot of the difficulty tier XP comes from monster kills. So we've massively increased the amount of XP for monster kills. You don't have to go and do quests now to necessarily get to max level quickly, which is awesome. Art, I know we've also done a ton of stuff on the lair bosses.
Yeah, definitely. I think across all kind of inventory tabs, lowering inventory pressure was really, really important. So you saw in the video, like everything that's stackable stacks to 1,000 now. We've removed runes so they all fit in your inventory. We've consolidated a bunch of other things like layer boss keys. Something else that we've done with the Haraja Cube is just give an outflow for a lot of items that you may pick up that are like, once you get into the end game, oh, it's not really worth my time using blue and yellow tributes. I'm like, okay, cool. You can take those, you can combine those up into higher rarity tributes.
Oh, you can
and we've done this across a bunch of
change
things.
those. That's
so
cool.
It should be generally much easier to keep everything in your bags and not have it overflow into your stash.
No, I don't
And
think you
to
can buy
re-clarify
stash
the
space. I think it's just
screenshot
one.
that we've all been
More.
looking with like several thousand stacks. It's Marak and
PTR
like
better.
you know PTR boost. You know you could go do that today and take a screenshot and it looked terrible. But that's what it was.
Thanks for clarifying that, Colin. That's great. I've got a question from Galbatorix_90. My question to the devs, really excited about everything coming with Season of Reckoning and the Lord of Hatred expansion. Could you share how the team is approaching the evolution of endgame systems to create a cohesive gameplay loop that keeps players engaged across both seasonal and the expansion's long-term progression?
I think I can take a stab, and we can probably all take a stab.
Yeah.
But we'll try and keep it short because we could probably talk about that for like an hour. Of
course.
You know, I think like really, Lord of Hatred is the ultimate, I would say, build crafting and power fantasy. It starts with the skill tree. We've updated a ton of the foundations of all the classes. We've even updated a bunch of keywords and mechanics. You'll get to experience that when you play the game, and we're very excited about that. So we've updated the foundation. We've reworked a lot of the itemization and updated it and upgraded it. So like if there's things you like about it today, we've massively improved it. And then, you know, the power fantasy side, what is a better power fantasy than being able to influence the world around you beyond just your character? And that's what War Plans represents. That's what the meta progression trees represent.
You know, okay, so
you know, it's really about giving you a lot of
just
control.
kind of like talking about like you can play how the way you want. Okay, so right now all they're doing is talking about like the Q&A. I'm gonna cut this out of like just the regular uploads. I'm still gonna be streaming, but like I'm curious to know, what do you guys think of everything that was revealed? To be honest, we did get a couple like brand new things that were revealed. Like when we cast Arbiter of Justice, we get like a multiplier. I'll make a dedicated video towards some of these, but there was definitely some new stuff that was worth watching it. But for the most part, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. But anyways, man, let me know what class you guys are playing for the new Lord of Hatred expansion. Obviously, we're gonna go Warlock. But let's continue watching to see if there's anything else.
How important is it really? Because things like elixirs and incense, how important are they really? They're just like a tax on your time to go make sure you have upkeep and things like that. But also down to the lair boss keys, right? So do we actually even need that many? Does the game need that many? So anytime we can go through the game and find these places where it's like actually removing something, streamlining something helps make everything better. Right, it uplifts everything else because now you don't have to
play
waste
Warlock,
your
hell
time
yeah.
thinking about these other concepts.
Yeah, the quality of life feels
that helps
definitely gonna be
everything
good.
be more connective, right? Because they're not having to kind of connect to a dead part of the game that doesn't really matter. Like elixirs again is a really good example of what was it really doing for you other than an XP boost? Okay, fine. Here, monsters just give you better XP. Now you don't have to do elixirs, right?
Yeah, I like that. It's like eliminating all the chores. And I think, you know, one of the great ways that's baked into War Plans too.
But that
you
elixir
mentioned before
resourcefulness too was
is
actually
how,
pretty
like,
good.
You don't have a key for a particular activity that you're getting into. It just makes one for you. It's not like, oh, you don't have to go into the
That's
world
good,
to
though.
get a layer boss key that you need. The game is just like, no, you got it. You're good. You can just
and then
move along.
also if you find a key you do like and you want to run, you can just run that instead.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The one thing I'll add, and I'll try to keep it brief, is that like one of our goals was that we really want the game to feel like it's broadening and expanding as you progress, and we've done that with the skill tree, with itemization, with war plans, with the cube, and really I think kind of speaking back to Colin's comment about there's so many different things and so many permutations that you like realistically won't be able to see them in one season. I think that kind of helps that feeling of the end game being fresh season over season.
Yeah, I'll add one more thing to that too, and you'll see some of the seasonal mechanics that players have really loved and enjoyed baked into War Plans. So, you know, this is something as a system we hope to sort of improve and expand over time as we do new seasons. We have this really cool system where we can inject fan favorites back into the game, you know, if we think that it's going to make a better and more fun experience. So we think it's going to give us a lot of tools and the players a lot of fun things to fuck around with. So,
Yeah.
And I would add, that is true about all the systems that we've been talking about. The cube, the talisman, all these things are primed for that kind of treatment in the future.
Yeah, that's rad because I feel like every season, whenever it wraps up, we always say like, hey, will this come back? It's like, well, we might find an interesting way to bring it back. And this is a huge way where a lot of those systems are going to be coming back in a really fun and cool way.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Nice. I've got a question from Mippy, one of our Diablo partners. Zavin, I know you kind of mentioned this. Will the tower go live with the start of the expansion, or will the beta go live at a later time?
It is just a little bit later. So we want to, you know, we've heard hey, if we're going to be launching the competitive aspect, let's just give a little bit of time, just a little bit, to make sure things are good and it's a fair competition and things like that. So the details are on the blog. You can go check it out. But it's going to be starting kind of not just in this case, but we're seeing this as the standard a few days after kind of the patch, right? Just to give ourselves some time to even things out, make sure there isn't any weird bug or anything like that, and everyone can kind of jump in a fair way
the map
together.
overlay is kind of new.
It's nice to eliminate all the bugaboos right off the jump and then then get right into it. Love it. Question from Farina at Diablo.
There's not anything like
How
huge
will war
that's
plans
new if
function
you've
in
been like
multiplayer?
watching
Will it evolve the war
uniques.
plan for the whole party or just for the party leader?
Where's live? I think this is in California.
Yeah, go ahead.
So right now the war plans are per player, but what we do is if you and I are playing, or if we're playing as a party, everybody gets essentially like a chunk of the reward, baseline reward. So if Zavin and I are playing and we do a Nightmare Dungeon, Zavin has a Nightmare Dungeon node, I will get essentially a reward cache and reputation or meta progression, we should say, for the Nightmare Dungeon skill tree. So it ensures that like when you're playing as a party, it's still efficient, even though the boards aren't always synced.
Nice. Sweet. Question from Fame, another Diablo partner. Does the fish collection reset every season, or is it an account one and done kind of thing?
So once you've collected a fish, you've collected a fish. But beyond that, you can fish for as long as you want. You can catch duplicates of stuff. You can.
So what do you do with the fish, though? I'm trying to understand.
It's not like a quest, right, or a campaign thing where you just kind of do it once and you're done forever. You can keep catching fish, but the actual act of marking them collected, you have collected them once you've already found them.
Heck yeah, nice. Loathe Burger, another Diablo partner. Will the loot filter highlights reflect on the minimap?
So that's something that we're
really
looking to sort of, it's not, I'll say that right now, it's not going to. We are looking to essentially gather a bunch of feedback on the loot filter. It came in hot. It's one of those things that we know players have been asking for, and we felt like, let's give this to the community. It's very much a tool driven by the community, so we want to hear what are the things that you want to improve in the loot filter. So please give us that sort of feedback. We know that's something that I personally want. I think we all want it, so that's just one of those things that we'll follow.
Well, if you just make it so all the legendaries that are GA appear,
it's one of those things. It's like
it would still like appear as a legendary, though.
So there's a whole new way to kind of look at the world around you now, just because of that. And we really want your feedback on how this is going to be interacting with both those maps, right? Not just the mini map, but also the map overlay. So let us know how you guys like it.
Yeah, please drop us your feedback. And I mean across the whole expansion. We are going to be absolutely eagle-eyed on the forums, on socials, just checking everywhere from our partners. We're really, really eager for the feedback, and we're also excited to just get this into everyone's hands.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Enigma 42K. With itemization and the skill trees being overhauled, how is masterworking going to change, and how is it going to affect the way they interact with skills compared to how they work now?
We just updated masterworking in season 11, so we're not really planning on making any updates soon.
Yeah, it still has quality. You'll still be able to get that through transfiguration, but we actually like how the system's working right now. So.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Nice. All right, our last question. I am the Berm. I see the level cap now goes to 70. Does the Paragon cap rise as well?
No, we're keeping it the same.
Okay, it's
We
300
think
Paragon.
that's something that we
Level
think
70.
is like a good sort of thing to chase towards the end of the season. Right now it's like super grindy from 20 to 300, which we like because it's kind of like, okay, you've gotten all the major nodes within your Paragon. Now if you just really want to sort of grind out those core stats, you're more than welcome to. I will say we've also increased the amount of XP
don't make the
multipliers in
infinite
tournament.
Paragon.
So, if previously 300 was like close to within reach, and you're like, I think I'm good. I'm not going to play for the rest of the
27
season.
to 28,
The
depending on your
deeper you
region.
go into tournaments, that'll
be the
make
number.
that faster. So probably more people are going to end up reaching that max level. So yeah.
Nice. I feel like we've all seen the like dreaded calculation on the subreddit where people go
Yeah,
like, you
yeah,
hit
yeah.
297, you're only halfway there, man.
exactly.
Like, so I'm glad that there's that now, like that XP boost to kind of push you to that extra. And there will be something fun we'll talk about towards the end of the stream, specific to Paragon that players should get excited about.
Yeah.
But that wraps up our Q&A actually. We're getting close towards the end of the stream. I do want to reiterate, like for Q&A, there is a ton of information in the blog. You will notice the 3.0 patch notes are a bit lighter than usual, but that's because to list out all the skill tree changes would have been near impossible. So we've now just made that illustrative in the blog. So
Yeah, the reason why is console signatures are on Tuesdays. So
yeah, I do just really want to make a note that like I thank you guys for being here. I know it's an incredibly busy time. I am actually really excited to say as well that we are sim shipping this blog in all languages too. So that doesn't always happen, but everyone can chew on that time, on that information all at the same time. And I know we do have a few call outs closer to the end of the stream that we're going to get into. We had the Jackson collaboration. We have another collaboration. It's a really important one. I'm kind of blanking on it right now. But I know we're going to kick it over to it
corn?
soon.
It looks like it's corn.
I really don't know.
Awesome.
I don't remember.
Sorry, I don't really have my notes up right now. But one sec, let me just kind of bump this around. We've actually got a very special video that we're going to kick it over to from one of our friends. Enjoy.
A special video. What is
Corn
this?
family, today is the day.
What is this?
We have something for you.
Wait, corn in
We've
Diablo?
heard from you guys for so long.
No way.
Desiring new music. Today's the day.
They're putting corn in Diablo.
We're
Hell
so
yeah, dude.
excited and pumped to announce to you our new song in collaboration with the iconic video game Diablo. The song, titled by Jonathan Davis himself, is called Reward the Scars. As huge fans of Diablo, man, this is just a massive honor. And, you know, Jonathan is an avid gamer, as most of you know. And his #1 game has been for years. He's the biggest fan of Diablo. So specifically for him, this is a huge, huge thing. And but all of us as well.
Yeah, let's hear a preview of it.
We also have a video coming out, a killer video, intense video. I mean, you guys are going to trip on this thing. It's coming out April 27th, 10 a.m. Pacific time and 1 p.m. Eastern. And so look out for that.
So 27th and 28th should be the release dates for the game.
April 27th, Diablo 4, Lord of Hatred, releasing 4 p.m. Pacific time. You guys, we hope you love this, man. We hope you love this as much as we do.
Okay,
and,
that's actually pretty
so
pretty
excited
important.
for you to hear it, and so we will see you there.
That's right. Thank you, Brian.
Oh,
You
okay,
heard
I
it
thought
here
we were going to be
first.
able to
Lord
hear
of
the
Hatred
thing, but that's
releases
crazy. That
April 27th
Corn.
at 4 p.m. PDT, and Korn has put out their first single in 4 years. Reward the Scars is out today, and that video releases on Monday. We showed it off to the team. Brian wasn't lying. It's pretty badass.
Can we hear a
definitely going to want to
preview?
check that out when it releases, but we've been so pumped to partner with Korn, so that is absolutely fantastic. And we do have our release map that we can show you now to show the entire global release.
Very important, guys.
for
The
Lord of Hatred
release date
expansion.
for
Istanbul,
Diablo
I hope you got your
4's
Turkish copy
expansion.
ready 'cause
So
gonna be
it's
early morning for you.
April
But there's
27th
that release map timing.
on
We're gonna
4
be
p.m.
releasing this in the blog.
That's
and
very,
on
very
socials following
important.
the stream, so you can check out when Lord of Hatred goes live for you.
So it's the 28th for
Additionally,
some people, but
today,
27th for
pre-download
some.
goes live at 4 p.m. PDT on BattleNet, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Well, we can pre-download
So you can
today.
the 3.0.0 build, so when Lord of Hatred releases, you'll get into the expansion that much faster. And that begins rolling out at 4 p.m. PDT today.
So we can
for
you
pre-download.
can
If you wanna check
download
that
the
out.
expansion right now, but you can't. You
also
probably
very
can't play
excited to
it.
announce-
But what that
or
means
not
is
announce,
data miners are gonna go crazy right
promotion
now
live for a little
as
bit.
soon as that goes
But
live,
we partnered
man.
with Trolley Gummies again.
Trolley
You can go to your
Gummies,
local grocery
okay,
store
new
and
collab?
Get a bag of Mephisto.
Oh, but what do we
branded
get with
Trolley
this?
Gummies.
I'm curious.
And you'll actually be able to get some weapon transmogs with your
Ooh,
purchase. So
okay,
you can go
cool.
check those out. I have to say, ever since we
you
partnered
show?
with Trolley for Vessel of Hatred, there has been a rotating trolley bag in my household. I absolutely love these things. They are sensational and delicious. And while you're at your grocery store, you can actually get a case of Diablo branded Fanta. We've got cases.
Heck yeah, dude,
of
man, back in the day with, like,
Crimson
the
Cherry with
Xbox,
Paladin on it.
Xbox and Mountain
with your
Dew.
purchase, you can also get
I
an
love that.
exclusive in-game reward. It is a town portal that is Fanta colored, which is pretty phenomenal. So
you
can go
get
your
portal
trolleys,
and
get
weapon.
your Fanta,
I want to see what that
and,
weapon
and
transmog
have a
is.
great time.
I'm not
So
really too
enjoy
interested
that.
in portals that much.
Additionally,
Unless it's Portal
we've got
3,
some really exciting things
but
going
that's
on
cool.
in Overwatch. Overwatch is
Overwatch is getting
celebrating the
Diablo
launch of
skins.
Lord of
What?
Hatred with
Dude,
5
those
new
skins are
and some other
crazy.
goodies in
We got
game.
Paladin
We've got
Brig.
sprays, avatar, name cards.
Looks like a
you
Bear
name it.
Malga?
That Ramatra Mephisto skin looks phenomenal. They're going to have Twitch
Ramatra
drops as
Mephisto
well
skin?
to celebrate the launch of Lord
dude,
of
they
Hatred.
put Demon Hunter?
And they're also bringing back
Freya?
the original
This looks so
Overwatch
cool.
Diablo skins that are available in Overwatch.
Who's,
so you can get the Moira
Warlock?
Lilith skin is coming back, the Reinhardt Imperius skin, and a whole lot more. So you can go and check
Is
that out.
that
in
is that supposed to be
Overwatch.
Lifeweaver? I
Those
think that's
skins look absolutely phenomenal.
Lifeweaver's Warlock.
And I
Unlucky
alluded to
for
this
the
a little
Warlock,
bit
man.
earlier, but with the launch of Lord of Hatred, we've got a really exciting community challenge that you can sink your teeth into. So starting with the launch of Lord of
What else we
Hatred,
got?
the Hatred's Downfall Community Challenge is here. And with the help of the community, you can earn this Helm of Hatred for everyone in Diablo 4. The challenge is this. Globally, we need to earn 266,666,000 Paragon points. Now,
Okay,
that's
so
across
okay,
Eternal,
there's no like.
that's across seasonal, and that's for expansion owners and expansion non-owners. So everyone who plays Diablo 4 can participate in this. Casual dads on the weekend, I see you. You just need to get to the end game and start earning those Paragon points to jump in. We will be updating our global total on Tuesdays on our social channels, and we'll also have an in-game message that will, check it out Monday and then update you on how the community progress is going. So let's all band together, earn those Paragon points, and earn that Helm of Hatred in game, which looks super sick.
Cool.
Super
Free
sick.
cosmetic, basically.
We are also going to have Twitch drops that are going live for the expansion.
Oh,
so you can
hell
go check
yeah.
those out in our
Oh,
blog.
new free rewards for drops.
You can get the
Okay,
Skull
so you
Body
just
Axe
watch the stream and you guys will get
cosmetic.
these.
We've got an emblem as well. And we've got this gigantic mount trophy
That one's kinda
cosmetic
cool.
that
What's
you can
the
earn through both
mount trophy?
Twitch drops and support a streamer. So you can check out the details in the blog for those in the Diablo 4 category. So go and check those out. Additionally, as Lord of Hatred comes out, we're all really excited to see your reactions, so be sure to tag us on socials, whether you're a streamer or a fan, between the campaign, any sort of big reveal. We've all just been working on this for so long, and we're really, really excited to see how you experience the expansion. So please tag us. We're really curious to see your reactions and how you enjoy everything in the Lord of Hatred expansion.
Awesome.
Now, before we close out the stream,
one more?
I do want to kick it back
Well, the
over
cow
to
level.
the devs we have here today. Colin, Zav, and Art, is there anything you want to tell the players before they jump into Lord of Hatred?
I'll say thank you to everyone who's been kind of with us on this journey. We are very excited to kind of close this arc, this Age of Hatred arc that we've been kind of building towards. So thank you to everyone who's been playing with us this whole time. It's been exciting. I cannot wait until everyone jumps in and sees it all. I can't wait till I can do that.
Go ahead.
I'm thank you, and I'm just ready to blast with everybody, like straight up.
Yeah, me too. I mean, honestly, it was kind of a bad idea to put Art up here. I'm surprised we didn't say anything, messed up. But yeah, no, I can't wait to party with Art. We're gonna blast the shit out of the game, and it's gonna be super fun. Can't wait to do it with all of you. Can't wait to look at all the guides. We've kept a lot of things under wraps, so I'm super curious to see, how our build creators and how everybody who engages with the game cooks up some really cool stuff. So
Yeah, I think even through all the times we've met up for these streams too, it's the energy is palpable that we're just so pumped to get this thing out the door and into the players' hands. Couldn't be more excited for it. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Even the last boss. Oh, it's gonna be cool.
There's so much to discover for people. I can't wait. There's going to be so much.
Yeah, it's going to be unreal. But yeah, thank you, all three of you, for being here. I know it's an incredibly busy time, but thanks for being here for the live stream. I want to give a huge thank you to the production crew, to Rich and everyone behind the scenes. It takes a lot of people to make these streams happen, so thank you to all of you. Thank you to Team 3 for all your incredible work on this expansion. It's really going to shine through. You guys are an incredible team, and it's an honor to work here and be a part of this. And thank you to everyone at home for tuning in and for playing Diablo 4. We wouldn't be here without you, and it means so much to us that you've been here. And Lord of Hatred launches April 27th at 4 p.m. PDT. Pre-download goes live today at 4 p.m. And we will see you all in Skobos.
Cool. All right. So looks like that's it. Are they gonna? I don't know if they're gonna hide something at the very end, but they said things that exist. So I'm pretty sure that on the 27th, 4 p.m. So on Monday, which is crazy. But man, I want to play a little bit of Diablo. Now, I mean, we were kind of playing before the stream started, but I want to play obviously on the new stuff. But I'm curious to see what they do with the. We'll see if they end up showing something else. But let me double check. Oh. I don't know if they're gonna have anything extra, so I'm gonna have it really low in volume, and just so we can like make sure. So basically, yeah, we're getting the game a day earlier. So in 4 days instead of 5. But yeah, I don't think that there's gonna be anything else, but for the sake of it, I do want to check out. Okay, hold on. The music stopped. Did they? Okay, it did end. Okay. I just had to make 100% sure. And then also, I'm curious to see if we got those drops yet. So, let me see if the drops are. Then we have to, like, is there a way to search for the things? Alright, let's see. Okay. So okay, important thing, guys. So, have we been shooting for an hour? Because in order to get these special items, guys, you just have to watch the stream. It says, okay, this is only today till tomorrow. This is really weird. Okay, so, do I have it? It says, watch to redeem. Okay, I want to see if we have the rewards now. So we can go check real quick by doing this. We may have to relog in the game. Actually, we just logged in. Dang, does it not show if it's... which one is it again? It's, Double Trouble. You can check if we have the other one. What is it? Decay. Okay, that one we'd have to go on the Sorceress. So let's go check on the Sorc, see if we have it. You're at 83%? Okay, I gotcha. Well, I'll play for a little bit longer. Because I think this one's a Sorc only. But yes, on the 27th, guys. 27th, 4 p.m. PST or 1 p.m. Yes. You still need 10 minutes for the drop? Oh, for the second one or for the first one? But yeah, we'll be on for another 10 minutes, no problem. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe these... Did any of you guys get either of the rewards? I'm not seeing any. Oh, these are the wands, that's why. We need a stave. A stave. All of these are like so old for item power. Like all these things just need to be deleted. Like these are like some like old legacy. I don't even know. We can't even temper on these because it's all like legacy items. Like the item power. This one's not bad though. Thorns. What the hell? Why is there thorns? Oh, we already rerolled the int anyways. But yeah, like I said, these are all like legacy. Oh shoot! I actually need the staff. Hold on. We need the staff. Because the staff... Oh, okay. Dang, this is a 540 Lycander. That's like super old. I kept all of this stuff. Alright, hold on. Okay, so let's equip it. Let's see if we can get... We see that new skin. I don't see it. Do I have to... Maybe I have to click claim. Diablo. Alright, look. Let's see. The drops inventory. Ah, okay. We have 90%. Oh, you actually have to claim it. Ah, okay. Okay, I didn't know that you actually had to claim it. I thought it would just go to your account, but it's all good. I'll wait till we get the other one. So I'm not done. I have to go watch a stream too, man. We'll go check out another stream. So it's 1 hour, which just means we gotta be on like for like 6 more minutes or something like that. Let me grab another game of this plan. Okay, we'll go Rob or Woody over here. Alright. So yeah. That's kind of weird that, like, the stream, I don't think was, like, the full, like, out, was it? Because, like, I had it up the whole time. So, yeah. Anyways, back to, I think what I need to do now, I probably should clean up my inventory. We can do some inventory cleaning. Tuesday can't come fast enough. I know, man. But I'm wondering, like, what's the best idea for, cleaning out the inventory? Because, like, right now, my thought process is literally we just pick up everything and salvage everything. because again, all of this item power should be outdated. Therefore, oh shoot, it doesn't even go into our inventory like this. Oh, if I just left, okay, this is inventory. I mean, it's 33 every single time. It feels so bad deleting all of these things, but like, I mean, there's no point of hoarding everything. I wish there was a one button to absorb everything, you know? Oh shoot, some of these are favorited. Oh man, that's gotta be rough. That means we have to hit another button on every single one of these. But I do need to do this, and I think everyone needs to do this. I wish there was like a, you know what they need here is they need a salvage all. A salvage all button would go hard here. But I'm just gonna clean out the whole inventory. And the reason why is because again, all of the items. Wait. What? Wait, I still have what? Hold on. Wait, I have legacy chaos. Guys, I have no idea what just happened. But look, I have Banished Lord's Talisman. I have Crown of Lucian over here. Now, it does say the Chaos has left this item, but this means that Legacy Chaos Uniques exist in the game now. Because there are builds where you get extra stats based on your core skills. Now, even though it says the Chaos has left this item, can I unequip it or will the game break? I actually don't know what will happen here. Hold on. I'm going to unequip my Chaos Armor, and I want to see if it still gives us those ranks to the core skills. It does work. So this means there are legacy items out in Diablo 4 that still have use, but I'll show you guys the ones that I currently have anyway, just because it's fun. So we do have Banished Lord's Talisman. This one, the reason why it's still good is because those ranks to core skills help out the build for, what's the build? What is that amulet called? Crackling Energy, that's what it is, right? It's for Crackling Energy. So this will still be actually, like, pretty much, I would say, best in slot, right? Because it's an armor piece. However, you can still get a pretty nice benefit of with Shroud of False Death. Now, as far as Crown of Lucian on a pair of gloves, because the Chaos part of it left, this probably has no use. We also have Fist of Fate, which gives us attack speed on pants with, I mean, ours didn't have, like, good crit on it, but, like, hit chance didn't roll really good. But it does have, like, it does have vulnerability on pants, which you normally cannot get, but also attack speed. This one, I don't know. Usually don't get too much offensive stats in pants. Tabalts, maybe you can get some, but I think those are the only ones I have right now. But I'm going to go see if we have any more. But yeah, the Chaos Armor still technically exists in the game. Unmodified, you have Sanctified gear? Ah. But yeah, most of the stuff, as far as I'm aware of, guys, it's fine if you delete most of your stuff. I mean, I'm doing it. However, Mythics are a different exception. Do not salvage any of your Mythics, because the new Mythics, well, as far as I'm aware of, we have proof that the numbers are smaller. Now, with the tempering, I'm pretty sure you cannot temper on the old ones, so there is also a possibility that the old ones will not be as good as the new ones. Potentially, like I said, this is something where I cannot confirm, and the reason why I can't confirm it is because maybe they're gonna stat squish everything. That's also a possibility, but I have no idea. But if I have a really good pair of like Fist of Fate, I'll probably keep these bad boys over here. Like these Fist of Fate, I kind of want to keep these. It's a 300, so I'm gonna keep that. But most of the other stuff, like, if it's just, like, not... Is this GA? Oh. Like, most of the stuff I'm just going to salvage because, again, it's... I got enough stuff. Wait, does this have the new one? Oh, it retroactively activated with the Crown of Lucian. I kind of want to keep the Crown of Lucian, too. Okay, we're going to keep that. But like I said, most of the stuff is probably going to be outdated. What's this one? It's another Fist of Fate. It's a 245. We got maxed out. Oops. Gotta unfavorite these. Wow, we have so many.
What's still got some good in it? My hammer sings on your
Alright, I'm gonna
return.
grab everything. Yeah, them getting rid of the Passes of Shroud is going to be no longer best in slot. But what I think is still cool, though, is we have legacy items. I should look for Chaos. Actually, no, Chaos items wouldn't appear in here anyways. All the Chaos items are equipped on our character.
Use it
Oh,
well.
oops. I spammed space too hard. Okay, there we go.
Better than style. Keep my forge hot.
Then we only 70 more. That was actually pretty fast, considering. Keep in mind, guys, we went through 200. But we should look at a course. Okay, these are all going to be Paladin gear. You want to know why? Because last season, that's the only thing that I played. Now, this isn't bad. It's got attack speed crit. We can get core skills on this, and then it's like a pretty good item for
I
this.
forge more than use it well.
But all these, like, what I find interesting is it doesn't even show that there's a GA on it. Oh, this is the ult bots. It doesn't even have crit. Okay. I'm probably just going to get rid of everything here. Because it's just, like, outdated in terms of, like, item power. And I don't want too many things clogging up my stuff. I mean, I already have so much. What was the new announcement? So the new announcement, I'll upload the full video, but I mean, there's like too much to go over in one thing. But there's like, here, I can show you like some pictures.
Quiet here.
So basically, like,
Mostly.
this was, I think, new. So this, you can like modify your items. I don't think they showed off some of these. These are other new things. But yeah, like I said, I'll make a dedicated video that goes over everything, like all the important stuff. But to kind of sum it up, most of the stuff that was shown off, like you've already seen it. It's nothing that's like, oh man, if you don't have this info, other than like knowing that there are some other uniques. And also the launch date is actually on the 27th, not the 28th. Because myself included, I mean, that's what they said before. April 28th is the release date. But how they're doing it is it's April 28th worldwide, which makes it so that's April 27th for us. Is this Orsi vein? Oh, no, it's something else. And then also they announced that the tower is not going to be coming out at launch, which is really unfortunate. That means no day one, rank one. I mean, you could upload, I guess, on the pit leaderboard, but...
See some steel you need.
What is this? But a lot of people don't consider that, like, official. I consider that one better than the official one, though.
I'll keep my forge hot.
Okay, yeah, the reason why I need to clean up all my inventory stuff, too, though,
I forge more than horseshoes and nails.
is because I wouldn't mind playing on Eternal. I don't want, like, all this stuff in the way. Alright, so what do we have for these? And they're deleting a bunch of the gems as well. So let's go salvage all the gems real quick. And then I'll show you guys the brand new skins. I can actually show it off on the Sorc. Perfect, because it's a... Salvage all gems. Salvage gems. Okay, all gems. Boom.
Fashion
Easy.
this into something exquisite.
Okay, now we can get rid of these.
Wear the stars around your neck.
All the gems over here, and we're good to go. April 27th for us. Where do I live? So if you're on the west side of the map, then, as in if you're living in America, Mexico, Canada, that's going to be the 27th. But if you're living in like Russia, mostly like Asia, that's like the best way to put it. All right, 291 for Paragon. Okay.
Some solid bits here.
Okay, so now I guess we're just gonna salvage everything. It's weird that like a lot of stuff doesn't even show that it's a GA. So like I'm gonna put the stuff that I actually want to keep over here. Oh, we gotta right click on these. Okay. And then all these are like, oh, okay, these are 30 DR. I don't know, maybe we can keep this. I don't think I'd want Doombringer though. Like, there's no point. These are all like legacies. This is a 540 Doombringer. I have like so many like old items that we really shouldn't be hoarding anymore. The reason why is like they changed the item power, and I just held on to the item because I only really played seasons. Why do I have a Mother's Embrace? It's a 540. That's pretty old, man. This is really old.
Use it well.
Because that item was never good. But, you know, in the very beginning, I'm sure all you guys kept that thing too, alright? Like, everyone kept those. When you first got the Mother's Embrace. Because that was the item that you got from the campaign final boss. When you defeat Lilith for the first time. And, you know, the ring drops. I think everyone gets super excited, and then it's just like a giant meme. Okay, so what we should also do is one of these chests should all be the runes. And we can salvage the rest. I think it makes sense to have one of these, and then we'll just salvage all these. We're just doing some organization. You guys can like also see maybe how we do the organization.
You lose a little mass to dust.
Monday early 7 p.m. you're going to be playing. Ah, nice. So it comes out at 4 p.m. PST. So that means if you're East Coast, that means it's 1 p.m. Oh, I got opals already right here. Nice. Wait, hold on. Is this the Oculus with plus 15? Okay, we're keeping that. I like how I just remembered that I have that. Okay, so this Harlequin's not very good. Okay, this I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna salvage any of the Mythics that have like potential. I have like a triple GA Grandfather, so we can get rid of that one. This is okay. These like look at these guys. Quad GA or Starless guys. Quad GA Air of Perdition. So those we gotta keep for sure. Those are not salvage. These are obols. I can save these for the new class because I'm actually thinking about playing Eternal when the class first comes out. The reason why I'm thinking about playing Eternal is because then I can just find out what's the best build. But I also really want to do the campaign. But like I also want to know what's the best build, and obviously if I can just have max level, that makes things much easier. However, you you have to unlock the cube, so you'd have to go through the campaign anyways, probably at least once. So that's something to kind of note. And then I'll also show you guys the drops. Let me see, how close are we on the drops? Alright. Where's the drops? I had it open. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, now. There we go. So I can show you guys the drops. We need a staff. Staff. If I can spell. I have one staff. I have a legacy spear. Okay, that's amazing. All right, so let me show you guys the cosmetics you can claim from the dev stream. So we have the Decaying Corona and the Double Trouble. I'm going to equip them in-game so you guys can see it. And if you guys want to claim them, you actually have to like click on the button. That's something important. But this was a limited time thing, so if you didn't get them, well, you guys can see what they look like. Decaying Corona, so let's go ahead and see what that looks like. We may have to relog in though. Let me do that because I'm sure that you have to relog in. Let me do that, or maybe I might have to reset the game. Let me turn off the game and turn it back on. I'm not positive, but like, you know, just doing normal stuff that sometimes is required in game. So let's go do that. All right, and play. Let's go. You got rid of a bunch of 540 uniques. Yeah, that's probably a good thing to do. Like, you know, why have all the clutter, right? Clean that up, and then oh, I like that. You should Lilith's fart. Thank you for the heart gift, and Chris, thank you so much for the heart gift on TikTok as well. 1 p.m. if you're in Hawaii. Nice. I think it's a pretty good time, 4 p.m. Because, like, dude, I was thinking, man, I have to wake up early. Dude, I'm good now. So I'm really hyped because I thought I had to wake up at 10 a.m. Waking up today, dude, I did it because, you know, obviously I care about checking out Diablo stuff. But, man, getting up early, dude, I hate it. I hate it so much. I think everyone hates getting up early, you know? But thank you so much for the gaming controller, too.
I'm not fond.
A littlest fart, man. All right. Let's go check out the... Ooh, here's the skin. Okay. So in-game, let's check out the skin. So the first one is called the Decaying Corona. So does it have any VFX? So it looks like there's some sort of like orb here. Is it an eye? No, yes, I think it's just an orb. Almost looks like an eye if you moved it to the side over here. But we'll go ahead and equip it, and this way you guys can see it in-game as well. And then also there's another thing, which I believe is a sword. I'm gonna go get the sword. I need to grab a sword. Oops. Alright, so the next one is called the Double Trouble. So yeah, this is only granted with the promo event. Oh, what the heck? It's red. I didn't know that. It kind of looked different in the actual, like, picture that they showed off. So we're gonna go confirm the look, and this way you guys can see it in game over here. I'll try to move so you can see it in all the different angles. But yeah, those are the cosmetics. They were a limited time thing. If you didn't get them, I don't know if they're going to be coming back, but yeah, you had to watch the developer update stream for 1 hour to actually get those, or if you watched any stream that was streaming it. Oh, you crushed a yellow shield that had a transmog. Nice, man. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. This is the old item power, so like these over here. Wait. So, interestingly enough, did these not hit on the crit? Oh, can we not modify these at all? Can we even imprint on these, or does it not let us? Oh, we can't even imprint on them. Interesting. So all the old stuff is actually super scuffed now. Because if you can't even modify them in that sort of a way, then yeah, that's like, it's dead, man. Oh wait, hold on, I need that item, hold on, I cannot salvage that. Where did that, the Oculus go? This I'm keeping. It, oh, you know what, there's no point. Its item power is too low. Oh, that feels so bad. It's a 15 to teleport, though, that's why. I don't know, can you still get that? Let me check. Because if you can still get like 15 to teleport, then I'm going to salvage it immediately. I don't care. But I don't know if you can get that again. I don't know what the numbers are. Oh, maybe you can. Oh, shoot. What, dude? You go to 27 ranks of teleport? 27? Holy jeez. Okay, I didn't know that it was... Okay, I was thinking that we had some, like, you know... Some legacy, like, item that, like, was gonna be super OP. Dude, it's trash. It's no good at all, man. What are these mythics? These are all 540s? I don't really know if there's any point of keeping, like, these old ones. Other than, like, maybe the shrine. I don't know. It probably won't ever be good, though. That's the thing. And I want to make sure we keep all the runes. If you guys want to know why runes... Runes are super important to keep because runes will let you craft the mythics, and there's going to be brand new mythics, so we want to craft all the mythics. As soon as the new season comes out, guys, we'll craft all the new mythics, and we'll see what we get, or like what they look like and stuff. I think that'll be good as a content creator. But I'm kind of glad that they don't have like the pit, or not the pit, the tower unavailable, because that means I get to enjoy the campaign in one sense.
Fare thee well.
But yeah, all of these are like super legacy items because, well, not super legacy. Super legacy, I think, is 540 item power, which I do still have a lot of those, but. But there are 800 item power ones as well.
What do you need?
The 800 item power legacy items, I don't know why they're set up that way, but they're like basically unusable. You can't modify the item anymore. They're not even like transfigured or anything. It's just like, no, you're not allowed to use them.
Some solid bits here.
Darials. Did you get the new update? This is a 540, so yeah, it's this item power's cooked. No good. I gotta salvage all these, dang. So much work. Oh.
Stars guide you.
Salvage all of these. But yeah, is there anything else that you guys saw in Eternal that's worth saving? Wait. I don't know if there's still the old Melted House. We can. Is this an 800? Oh no, this is a 500. If it was 800, I would keep it. 36 to all stats compared to like. I think the new one is percent, right? The new one's way better. You're holding off and you're deleting your season in 1 bar. I mean, you could keep your characters. You don't have to delete your characters. But the items. The reason why I'm cleaning up the items is because in the new update, the items, they have a different item power, and if it's not the right item power, it's basically worthless, because unless it has some sort of like really unique thing, I think we have like too many materials. Consumables over here. I'm gonna keep 1 tab for consumables. But they said that they updated the stash to hold 1,000 now, but like 1,000 is still not even enough, which is kind of unfortunate. But I mean, it's better than doing nothing, but I still think that they should really look at. Oh, this is a really good one. They should really look at just making them like, you know, 99999, like just that way. It's like, I don't know if that makes it hard for the game, like puts stress on the game, but like the reason why is like you can actually max out. I remember people were maxing out on Rawhide, and you'd have the items constantly flip.
Beware the envious, my friend.
Yeah, we need to clean up this. Okay, I think we cleaned up everything. That was actually way faster than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to have to save for hours. But dude, I did it in what, like 20 minutes? That was actually very fast. Granted, I didn't like read all the items, but I don't think I need to. Alright, that was really fast. But you know what really sucks is on my seasonal Paladin. Dude, I got so much stuff. But I also have so many things that are like kind of used in builds, but like I don't really want to hold on to like this much stuff.
People. I'm not fond of people.
Oh, we have so many of these like caches that we need to get rid of too. Dang, I'm trying to think of like how can I get rid of like most of these things. I know we don't need any of the slaughterhouses. Like we can get rid of those. But there's so many. Oh man, there's so many things. I'm wondering like how can I organize all of these things too. I like how they're getting rid of a bunch of the unused things. Okay, so because like I saved these literally to give away. Does anyone in my chat need Paladin gear for free, 100% free, like multiple GAs? I have extras, and I don't really want to salvage them. I'd rather give them away to you guys. So if any of you guys want some stuff, I need to clean up my stuff, man. We're talking like really, really good gear, 100% free, no strings attached at all. This is actually a pretty good ring too. But anything that I've already modified, I cannot give away. Like for example, this over here, since I crafted on it, I can't give any of those ones away. But anything else, man, I mean, it's literally whatever you guys need. Let me know. I'll see if I have it. Again, 100% free. The only thing I'm going to keep is the runes, because the runes, I'm going to craft all of the mythics. And I need those. Yeah, I don't think we really need... Okay, this one is life. We can keep this. That's fine. Condemn. Okay, we can... I don't think I'm going to make a condemn build, but... I could probably just get the stuff again. What is this one? Purify cause enemies Holy Bolt has a chance to trigger Purify. Purify causes them to take increased damage. That's not even a good thing. Like, you can get way better. So let me go move all of these out of the way. Flicker's Up, I think we were just trying it, but I don't think I'd run it in Paladin anyways. I tried making a build with that. But if anyone needs free Paladin gear, you guys are welcome to join up. 100% free. Just add me, send me an invite, or actually just join my lobby. Is this a 5G or is it 4? Did I craft on this one? We could make this a 5 greater affix. Oh, no. This one's stuck at 4. But, what is this? Rampage? Cooldown reduction? Well, that's a good amount of attack speed, actually. It's got some cold and fire damage, but yeah, so much stuff to do, man. But yeah, I want to try to clean up all of the stash space. We need all the stash space that we can get. And there's so many of these like blood-stained things. I want to hold them all in here, but like it just doesn't really work. Is there a sword by blood-soaked? Because I don't really care about the blood-soaked one. These aren't even worth running. The efficiency is not even worth it.
Magic is neither good nor evil. How may I help you?
Okay, these are all blood-stained, blood-soaked. Okay. I just want to get rid of this thing popping up all the time. D4's gotten better? Yeah, D4's definitely gotten better. So the new stash tab that we get is 1 additional stash tab. So it is better. It's better than nothing. But like I feel like I want to pay them for more stash space. I really do, because like I want. I mean, if it's up to me, I would just have like almost unlimited, to be honest. But all these items we're gonna salvage. So if anyone wants these, like I said, once again, 100% free. It's a perfect temerity. This is a pretty good item. I think this one we could probably keep too. I'm trying not to be a hoarder, but at the same time, dude, I have like so much gear. I don't even like want to look at the gear, to be honest. I always want to just grab all the gear that I've crafted on and then just salvage everything and just be like, whatever, I'll just get it again. But that I really shouldn't do that. That's like a kind of a bad idea. Like, these are like greater affix, basic skill with 100. Like, this is like a really good item, but like I just don't have room. I need to get rid of all the stuff that that maybe we didn't craft on, because like again, like it's too much stuff to like look at. Oh, that's a pretty good one right there too. Okay, that one we should definitely keep. I wish you could sort by like how many greater affixes, you know what I mean? That'd be like a really good thing to be able to do. Like anything that I crafted on, obviously I want to keep. But there's so many other items that I'm just like, why the hell do I have this? So let me grab all of these. Oh wait, that won't. I guess I could put them in one stash. That would actually work. Because I'm also thinking about like, oh, maybe I want to play a Spear of the Heavens build. Actually, I do want to keep this stash. I could try to keep like one of the items that we've acquired. It's a good shield. Does it have crit? No, okay. It's just that damage reduction like mod is really good. Penitent Greaves, did we craft on these? Chill slow potency 25x. We need to make like a separate one for like runes too. And then I think what we'll do is we'll just salvage everything else. Unless it's got like so many GAs that it becomes worth it. Crit attack speed, damage, max. This is okay. Double GA with faith per second. Oh, you can get faith per second on pants. I didn't actually know that. That might be like a newer stat. But did I see the new Mythic? Yeah, I did. I have it somewhere in a tab. Let's see. I'll show it to you guys too. I think this one wasn't on stream though. Oh, dang, where did I put it? I think Woody posted it. That's where I saw it. Oh, it's right here. I got it. This is the new Mythic. The Eldruin Sword of Justice. This is Tyrael's sword, by the way. That's the name of his sword. It's, you know, I don't think it's that crazy though for push, but I think it's actually a pretty solid item overall. Defeating an elite pack reduces your skill cooldowns by 10 seconds for 12 seconds. So, like, if you have a skill that you could spam, I mean, it's pretty good. But, like, if you're on a boss, right, you're not going to be doing any elite stuff unless you kill it within 12 seconds. It's got, like, a nice damage multiplier, though. Good amount of HP. 3 to all skills is actually pretty solid, too. But the main thing is that you lose out on an aspect, and an aspect is, like, 60x damage. So, like, that damage multiplier kind of makes up for it. The 200 to all stats is pretty good too. It's a pretty solid item. It's not bad at all. But you know what I should do is I should upload the live stream thing, and then I'll come back. But let's see, what else do we need to get rid of? Like I said, I just don't want to sit here and read all these things. Oh, this is a plus Blessed Hammer, but again, I probably won't play Blessed Hammer. I'd rather play Shield Charge. Oh, that's interesting, but I think that there's better options than the ranks right now. Okay, let's salvage all of these. We need to make some room, man. All right, now I have all of these, man. There's so many things to salvage. Like, so that's why I'm just like, dude, I'll just salvage everything. It's probably a really bad idea, though. I shouldn't do that. Treasure Breach. Like, see, I definitely should have. I'm glad I saved that. But the reason why I'm gonna save this also is like when the new season comes out, or when the new expansion comes out, we could use this. I mean, obviously it's only on Eternal. But, yeah, we could definitely use that. So let's grab all of these things. Anything that we haven't crafted on, I'm just going to salvage at this point. I should read this stuff. I'm over the Zealot build. I already made it. We already made that build, so... Oh, oops. What's this one? Holy Light Aura. We can salvage that one. That's fine. Now we're already full.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
That's for Zeal, yeah. I'm done with the Zeal. I don't care about that build at all.
Nothing.
I didn't really like it, to be honest. I feel like the build is like way too squishy. Okay, so with this, we can throw in all the caches. And then we're going to store these all in another character. Man, there's just so much work to do. Okay, so we have... Oh, you know what I can use this one for? I think we can use this one for runes. That's what I'm going to use it for. But I don't even know if it can fit all of the runes. The only important one that we need is Treasure Breach. We can salvage all of these ones, man. There's so much inventory stuff to do. Mythics need to be the lore items and core items that built this game. Do you feel like they should be super powerful? Well, if you make them too powerful, I think people will be mad because you have these as the rarest items in the game, and in theory, it makes sense to me that the rarest items are the best items, but I think gamers now are very casual, and like if you don't give them like the best stuff, they just kind of want to quit your game. But like they can't be too rare. Like when the Mythics first came out, those were like so rare that like no one had them. I think that was too rare. So you have to find that like good balance in between. I'm just gonna salvage all these. One last call. Does anyone want like really good gear for Paladin? If not, I'm going to salvage them. They're 100% free. I just would feel super bad just deleting all these really good items. They're all GA. This is pretty much just for Paladin, by the way.
Use it well.
Those I could have gave away, my bad. I kind of sort of salvaged all of them, but... No, that's not a bad ring at all. But like I said, I really didn't need to like not hoard any items. We need to keep this. This is like a potential legacy super cool item that you can never get again. It's the Cluck Eye. Because this was only for an April Fool's event. I don't know if it's going to be good in any sort of way. It's probably not. But I kind of like hoarding like very, very special things I will actually keep.
My demons are quiet here. Mostly.
What's this one? Stay Fresh Meat Box. Oh, you know what I have like so many of? I have so many of these. Now I'm kind of curious to know what happens when you open up a meat box in non-season. Like what actually happens. We have like a whole row of stuff we can't even put in because we are full on all these dungeon keys. All right, hold on. Let me unload some of these over here, and that way we can grab these ones and throw them over here. Oh my gosh, let me get the runes. Oh. That one gives us runes is why. Okay, we'll throw out all the runes here. This way we can kind of slowly organize our stuff. Let's check out what we got. Alright, so we have these two. These don't matter. When does the new season start? The 27th at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, this is actually pretty good. We almost salvaged these like super giga pants. That would have been bad. The treasure beast was worth keeping. These we don't need though. Okay. These I guess we can keep over here. Yeah, there's like so much to go through. I'm like looking at these. I'm just like I don't want to see them. All right, I'm just gonna salvage all these. Do I know if you can still get the chicken pet? The chicken pet? I'm not sure about the chicken pet. I actually don't know what that is, so. Oh, why is there like 750 on? Okay, this we need to keep. This is a triple Greater Affix grandfather. Keeping that. But I'm pretty sure most of the stuff will just be considered legacy anyways. Ooh, it's got a crit per kill streak. Godslayer we're going to keep for sure as well. What else is modified? Blessed Shield wasn't a bad build. We can keep it for that. Let's see what else do we have. Penitent Greaves. I have a better pair. With that Chill Slow Potency maxed out. This amulet's not that great. That can be salvaged. And keep this ring. That we can get rid of. Aura skills. There we go. We'll keep that. Do we have a stash full of cash? Oh. Maybe we should put that in a different one. Well, I can absorb those on another character real quick. I can just suck those all up. I kind of want to look for one of these Sanctus of Kethmar. Do I even have a GA one? This is 390. 390. And dang, it's not even GA. Well, I guess it's the best one we have.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
Alright. We should salvage all these and then hop off. And then I'll organize these later because, I don't know, maybe this isn't probably fun to watch anyways, right? I'll do this off stream. What are my thoughts on it? So I'll make a dedicated video, Carl, but most of the stuff is like just quality of life. It does make the game look better. We found out that there's different tile sets for the different what is it, the pits and stuff. So like pit's gonna feel a little bit more refreshing because they've added basically all of the Nahantu and then also Scovos, which is somewhere over here. But anyways, thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. We'll be back later with more games. If you're new here, TikTok, it's the pink plus in the middle right. But thank you so much again for stopping by. I'm gonna be uploading a lot of videos really soon. But GG's, man. But if you're watching this over on Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, we're gonna go ahead and call it. But we'll definitely be back later. Sladra, wait. Do it on stream. We don't care. We're just happy. Oh, thank you, Black Spirit. I appreciate that. The reason why is like I want to start uploading the stuff that I recorded earlier, and that's gonna take like an hour, and then I have to like, well, I don't have to technically, but like I want to upload all of these like brand new things that we just got for videos because I actually really like making videos. I like editing videos too, but not so much editing these sort of videos. But anyways, yeah, it was fun, guys. I'm gonna go see if I have anyone to pass on the host to. That this way you guys can still be entertained. Let's see if I have any homies still awake at this time, or this is like actually way out of my normal like time that I play. But okay, well there we go. My homie Nebby is streaming, so if you guys want to stick around for more Diablo, yeah, you guys stick around for some more Diablo, and then we will be back later with what are we playing? Oh, the Marvel Rivals thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, the Marvel Rivals PvE is also like live right now, so we'll definitely be on that. Anyways, guys, GG's. It's fun.